the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield are still pretty far apart on the contract extension talk, with just over a month until training camp begins, getting pretty sketchy about the situation here at quarterback with your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And let's really dive into it, okay? Has Baker Mayfield played good enough to get yet another extension? Each person will have their own opinion. Of course, last year, Baker Mayfield, week 5, week 6, was getting the MVP chance. This was our guy for the next 5 years, it seemed, right? But an apparent injury in the LA game and the rest of the season, it just seemed like something was off for Baker Mayfield. So, plenty of options that you can do moving forward. He's given himself a contract deadline, if you will, of training camp. If we don't have one before training camp has started, we're focused on ball and ball only. And I mean, you can only respect that opinion, okay? That's an opinion, or that's a stance that many players have taken. So respect there, all right? But this is the situation the Bucs have put themselves in, and it's gonna go back to keeping Coach Todd Bowles, all right? If you give Baker an extension now, 3 to 4 years, Todd Bowles doesn't have any more 5, 6 win seasons. Todd Bowles doesn't have any more missing the playoffs in the worst division in football left in him, okay? Unfortunately, the Bucs are going to do what they have to do and fire this man if he doesn't go ahead and take that step, especially with the draft and the depth pieces like Anzalone, A'Shawn Robinson, and others, okay? There's depth on the defense. The offense is, although losing Mike, it's still a solid offense, and it's going to be one of the best offenses in the league, especially, I mean, if Baker Mayfield is motivated. But I digress. Going back to Todd Bowles, I mean, yeah, the Bucs put themselves in the situation when they kept Todd Bowles. If you give Baker Mayfield an extension now, it is what it is, all right? No coach is, you're limiting yourself in the what coaches are going to want to come here, all right? Baker Mayfield, albeit he's a good quarterback, the Bucs have had a horrible quarterback history, and I understand that. The Bucs have had a terrible quarterback history. And, Baker Mayfield is going to end up one of the best in Bucs history, for sure. But if you feel like this is the end for Todd Bowles, this is going to be one of one. They hired Zach Robinson, and instead of another up-and-coming, aspiring offensive mind, they hire Zach Robinson. You know what you're going to get with him or whatever, all right? I mean, it is what it is. This is a season where Todd Bowles, he's not going to get screwed by his offense. His offense is going to be more of a, Zach Robinson is like a game-managing quarterback, I guess you could say. You know what you're going to get? It's not going to be top 5, but it's not going to be bottom 5 either, all right? Todd Bowles is going to try and go all the way this year, all right? And everything's going to have to go perfect. And if it doesn't, the Bucs are going to be looking for a new head coach. That new head coach is not going to want to be married to Baker Mayfield, all right, for the next 3 years, 2 years, okay? Any of that. Worst comes to worst, this coach is going to want to franchise tag him, get my team in there, get a year of these contracts out of the way with guys that I don't want. I mean, I'm just speaking my mind here, but it is what it is, man. The Bucs and Baker Mayfield still far apart. I don't think it's going to get done, okay? In my opinion, Baker Mayfield in a contract year, I mean, that just sounds like trouble for the team that wants to sign him for a long time, okay? Just in my experience of watching Baker Mayfield, I know that he played for the Panthers and for the Browns, but Baker Mayfield in a contract year with a good OC, a good O-line, a set of weapons, just seems dangerous, all right? I feel like Baker Mayfield is going to go off this year. Whether the Bucs win 12 games or not, I don't know about that. But statistically, I think he's going to do well. So will his receivers. And, yeah, I feel like the Bucs are going to have to end up franchise tagging him. Okay? So we'll see what happens. Man, oh, man. What an offseason so far. And it only gets better. It's only going to get better. Training camp coming here soon. OTA starting back up on Tuesday. Let me know what you think.